Okay, picture this. It's June 2018, and Chance the Rapper is one of the most beloved figures in hip-hop at the time. His 3 mixtape run of 10 Day, Acid Rap, and then Coloring Book has fans thinking he can literally do no wrong, and to put a cherry on top, he's still riding huge notoriety from his feature on Kanye's Ultralight Beam from 2 years prior. At this point, Kanye is going absolutely berserk working on albums for tons of people, and one that often gets forgotten is his scrapped collaborative venture with Chance titled Good Ass Job. Chance formally announced the project on June 27th, 2018 as a 7-track album similar to all the other Wyoming albums worked on during this time, and would have had very upbeat and cheerful themes. Unfortunately, we all know how the following months would go for Chance, with him dropping The Big Day in 2019 and then eventually deciding to scrap the Good Ass Job concept entirely that year. This album project as a whole is one of the more mysterious things Kanye ever worked on, but fortunately for fans, we have a couple leaks and snippets that can at the very least give us a solid idea of what Kanye and Chance were aiming for, so let's get right into it. Very quickly, before we get into breaking down everything that's surfaced on the internet from Good Ass Job, the album never really had an official title and was referred to as Job Well Done in internal documents, so a lot of the time people will refer to this as Job Well Done instead of Good Ass Job, because Kanye already scrapped a project way back in 2009 titled Good Ass Job, so it can be a bit confusing. First, let's start off this discussion by covering a song called Anxiety. It seems originally it was just solo Chance vocals, as a snippet of this was posted as For Sale by The Source with the beat sampling Joy by Kaja Bonet. Along with this first snippet, a second one was put up for sale by The Source, only this time with full vocals from both 070 Shake and Kanye. More than likely, Anxiety as a whole featured Chance, Shake, and Kanye, and these 2 versions are just midpoints in the song's development. Unfortunately, nobody bought these when they were being sold on The Source, and group buys for the song have failed to finish in the past, so all we can do is hope that someday these can be heard in full.
Song Shop.
Just like every other kid is
www.thesource2.to. Song Shop. www.thesource2.to.
Next is Black Men Don't Cheat, although it's also called In My Eyes, with a beat produced by Pierre Bourne. A snippet of this was actually posted to Instagram by Kanye with Ant Clemens' background vocals and Chance ad-libs on September 14th, 2018, and man, when I heard that snippet, I could immediately tell Good Ass Job was going to be something special. Of course, now knowing that Pierre did the beat, I'm not surprised it sounds so heavenly, but for a long time, that was all we had of the song. Then on October 21st, 2021, a little over 3 years later, a full CD quality version of Black Men Don't Cheat finally leaked with just solo Chance vocals, and this beat was every bit as awesome as it sounded in the snippet recording. It's a pretty safe bet that this is not the final version of the song, since you can see Ant Clemens doing vocals in the Instagram snippet, and it's very likely that Kanye recorded for it at some point.
Somebody wants me, no lies. Only truth falls from my eyes. The truth is not in the words, it's in my eyes.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Black men don't creep, don't try. Cause that shit is for the birds, ask my side chick. Should tell you that I'm always at the crib, don't try.
Then we've got Clouded Up, produced by Francis and the Lights. This was supposedly the intro track to the album, as the note file that contained this song had the title JWD intro in it, which is also how we know the title Job Well Done was being considered for the project. Chance did actually post a snippet of this to his Twitter before removing it shortly after. At this point, Clouded Up is just Chance with the Francis production, and honestly, I'm not complaining. I absolutely love Francis as a producer, and this song is a prime example of why he is so talented.
And I wait for no man, ain't know nothing that I'm late for. I can't always be so clean cut like a taper with a razor. I went indie like the Pacers, got my team up on the fader. I'll retire with the Lakers. When I meet my maker, I'ma tell him about the chasers, cause a nigga cluttered up, I'm clouded up. Then nigga, they proud of us. Clouded up. Don't stop, but these niggas clouded up. Clouded up. Something that they call it up.
Unfortunately, from here on out, we're going to be dealing with snippets only, as Clouded Up and Black Men Don't Cheat are the only two fully leaked songs from Good Ass Job, again exemplifying just how mysterious the project as a whole is. So sorry in advance, there's gonna be quite a few waterfalls tags coming up. It seems the song The Big Day from Chance's album The Big Day was initially planned to be put on Good Ass Job, as we have a snippet of the original version of the song that was confirmed by the seller to have been recorded during the sessions between Chance and Kanye. The song at this point has an Ant Clemens verse, which is a reference for Kanye, and then there's a 3-minute open verse after Ant Clemens. Francis and Bon Iver are on production, but Francis does not have the vocal contributions that he would on the Big Day release version of the song. Otherwise, the song is pretty much exactly the same as its final version, but it seems like maybe there's a version of it with Kanye vocals out there, cause Ant was recording a reference.
You are listening to a Rainbow exclusive.
I think it's the greatest day of my life.
You are listening to a Rainbow exclusive.
Alright, now we've got 4 songs with waterfalls tags that were supposedly confirmed to have been worked on for a potential album release of Good Ass Job. The first is called Chop 7, and in the snippet you can only hear Chance's freestyle vocals. Next is Chop 10, which is similar to 7 but reversed, so you can only hear Kanye's freestyle vocals in the snippet. After that is a snippet of an untitled reference track done by an unknown artist, and finally another Kanye freestyle clip with no Chance vocals. While all of these definitely sound promising, it's tough to know like if Kanye even recorded for Chop 7 since his vocals weren't included in the snippet, so these could all be absurdly unfinished and we have no idea.
Waterfalls. 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 Waterfalls.
Used to fold
Waterfalls.
jeans, a diesel, listen to
Waterfalls.
spaceship, knew when it was to say.
Next, we've got another snippet posted on the source with low quality vocals from Chance, but high quality vocals from Kanye. So this is kind of confusing. I honestly don't know who was selling this or what form the song was in, but it's just odd that the vocals are in 2 different qualities and not mixed even close to well.
Donnie. Donnie.
www.thesource.to.
Donnie.
Doing with a food watch.
Donnie.
Following that is the iconic Michael Jackson sample Chop that samples Never Can Say Goodbye. This was made in August of 2018 and comes from the video of Chance and Kanye dancing in the studio to an early version of the beat. Unfortunately, we have no idea if Kanye or Chance ever did vocals for this, as we only ever heard the beat one more time when Consequence played it during an IG live stream in October of 2019, and it just sounds more developed with drums. There's still no vocals, or at least he didn't play any vocals.
Hey. No, I play dirty.
After that is a recording of Kanye and Chance going back and forth in the same studio session that In My Eyes was made. Additionally, Ant Clemens has some background vocals because he was also present in this session. Some fans call this one Australia, but it has no confirmed title. And finally, the very last audio evidence we have of anything Good Ass Job 2018 related is another recording snippet of Chance and Kanye together, posted on September 15th, 2018, only one day after the In My Eyes Instagram snippet. The title of the song is unknown, but you can hear good job being said numerous times, and man, I would give any amount of money to be a fly on the wall for that entire studio session between Kanye and Aunt Clemens. Well, there you guys have it. Basically everything we know Kanye and Chance worked on music-wise for their scrapped album Good Ass Job, and really it's not a ton. We got Black Men Don't Cheat and Clouded Up in full, which were both super cool, but since October of 2021 when those leaked, any and all material from this project has been absurdly scarce and hard to come by. I mean, we're relying on Waterfalls tagged snippets to flesh out what the sound of the album may have sounded like, so I'm really praying that in the coming years we can get at the very least more information about this collaboration, if not more full leaks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments which song that I mentioned in this video that you think sounds the absolute best.